What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your love reading for the next 2 weeks. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There tends to be a wait for a reading with me. So if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates there too. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links over there in the description box as well. Now, Cappy, I'm going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks. And I say potential to anyone new to my channel because I infuse manifesting mindset and the universal law of assumption into all of my content. My tarot readings are check-ins into one version of you, your specific person that you, Cappy, have manifested. I'm selecting and manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this exact moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Your desires are meant for you. You can have any version of a person you want, anything you want. You just, if you'd like to manifest this differently, everyone is you pushed out. You can shift states, the version of Cappy that you're being, and select new dominant thoughts and assumptions. Circumstances do not matter. If you don't know what I mean, please go and watch like my entire playlist and extra content on the universal law of assumption and manifesting techniques and what it all means, or you can do your own research, and I like to give you tips as I go. Okay, Cappy? All right, so the person on your mind, it feels like hanged man. 1 foot towards you, 1 foot away, or something's on pause. 7 of Wands is in the reverse. They might feel like you've stopped persisting towards them. There's also a need to maybe let the guard down. We've got Queen of Cups energy and Ace of Swords. There's a wanting to speak a truth. And the Queen of Cups, Cappy, definitely an emotional energy. Sorry, guys. An emotional energy, but then there's been 2 of Pentacles, a little bit of back and forth. Maybe there's been issues about like, you know, prioritizing the connection or weighing options, guys. It's not loaded. If you're dealing with a situation where there are options, choices, maybe they think you're weighing options, Capricorn. I don't know. It might be a non-committal situation because in the recent past, this looks like fun and pleasure. Perhaps you are a wish fulfillment and it's been joy, but 7 of Cups is confusion. Are there other cups around? Now, the Hanged Man and the 2 of Pentacles would mean sacrifice as well, like something maybe needs to let go of. Maybe they're wondering if you have someone else, or maybe there's a requirement on their end to release other choices or options. Easily, if you've manifested that, Capricorn, you can get rid of it. The 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So for some of you, there's issues here to do with building the future because there's mixed feelings about that because there's a sense that there's other energies around, okay? We've got the 6 of Swords here, Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's travel or distance in the mix. And we've got 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So hold on or let go. That's that Hanged Man energy. Or maybe hold on or let go of another situation. If you're in the camp where there's issues to do with family, house, home, like you're dealing with someone where there's like assets tied up or a person's in a relationship, and they're still kind of fantasizing about you here, Capricorn, and the pleasure. But so far, it looks like it hasn't developed to the 10 of Pentacles. There seems to be maybe some insecurity also whether you're going to move forward or move on from them. That doesn't mean, Capricorn, you have to change anything about like on the basis of what their fears are. I'll explain in a sec when I get to you. But yeah, they're not sure about the future. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse. The Hermit card's in the reverse with the 8 of Wands. There is communication coming through, Capricorn. The Hermit card, there's been a withdrawal energy. They want to come out of that. There's a little confusion about the future and how to move ahead and how to move forward. There's been a lot of this waiting. Maybe they feel like you're moving on because they've kept you waiting in some kind of a way. And Knight of Cups is in the reverse. You know, maybe there's a sense of wanting to come in and give you a cup of love, but they're holding back. There's also potentially confusion and mixed feelings like whether or not you know, the Knight of Cups in the reverse can be like, is the emotion sincere between the two of you? So it could be second guessing the situation. Four of Pentacles in reverse, by the way, is also jealousy and possessiveness. So for some of you, that's playing into the situation. They may feel like, do you have other options? Conversely, they may have made you feel that way, Capricorn, but it's pretty easy to fix. I'll get to you. We've got the World card and the Two of Pentacles. There's a wanting to close out an old cycle where there's been back and forth. And again, back and forth, making maybe a decision or deciding, you know, there could be a conversational communication. Are there other energies around? They have the Magician card and the Queen of Cups. So they're manifesting you, the Queen of Cups. There's lots of cups here. You could be dealing with a water sign. Or otherwise just, you know, this back and forth energy and not really deciding, maybe not prioritizing the connection has led to withdrawal, and now they want to talk to you, Capricorn. Maybe they're also confused where you're at and they want to get an idea. Now we can easily decide what they want and get them to do. It's not manipulation. Get them to show up how you want them to show up, Capricorn, because they're your manifestation. It's just a check-in. Let's get to you and your side of the street. Looks like there's communication. We'll also get oracle cards. We've got Virgo, Gemini energy. Yes, the World. So back and forth. They want accomplishment. They want to close an old cycle through maybe a conversation and maybe to get clear on things. I definitely think they've been attracted. They're very, you know, they find that they've had pleasure with you. There could have been a little bit of selfish behavior. And now maybe they're a little insecure that you're moving on or moving forward, is what I'm getting. So we don't need to worry if they're insecure though, Capricorn. You're not doing anything wrong. Okay, people will shift for you, no one to change but self. So let's have a look at how you're feeling about them, Capricorn, okay? How does Capricorn feel over the next 2 weeks? Okay, you've got the Magician card in the reverse, and then you've got Ten of Cups. You feel like there's unfulfilled potential. Ten of Cups in the upright. This person, you want to go from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So far it's not been Ten of Cups, which is family, the ultimate fulfillment, and maybe that's what you want. And children and all of that. The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you may be feeling like this person hasn't put any effort into the situation. To build that Ten of Cups. There's a Knight of Swords, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a situation like King of Pentacles in reverse is not the stable, committed king. In the recent past, looks like it's been a bit erratic, or there could have even been harsh communication and a stop of sorts. Maybe that's why they're not sure where you're at. I'm seeing movement, Capricorn, and communication, okay? Emperor card in the reverse. So far has not been very stable. Emperor card in the reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a situation where someone is committed to someone else, husband and father figure, with the Emperor card in the reverse. If that's you, Capricorn, and you want this person, you can manifest it away. You can watch my last video on third parties. You can watch any of my streams or collaborations with other people. You can look at why circumstances don't matter, or you can research the topic elsewhere. Otherwise, the Emperor card in the reverse is a shadow emperor, so not so stable. Also, maybe not so open with emotions or feelings, and not very committed to your situation. This back and forth energy, not so committed to the situation, so it's been erratic, okay? Knight of Wands, passionate maybe. I did say that pleasure and fun. This person so far has shown up maybe a bit like a Knight of Wands. I feel you are attracted to this person, Capricorn, but you want the stable offer, and you've got the goal, Knight of Pentacles. You want to have maybe the commitment, and this person's not showing up or hasn't shown up so stable. So Capricorn, it's available to you. They still want to come in and talk. If you want to get rid of all the confusion, mixed signals, mixed feelings, hot, cold, in, out, whatever, you just need to select that and dominantly focus. No, they're totally, go to the end. Okay, just go to the end and affirm for it. They're so committed, they're so loyal, they're so stable, they're all about me. Whatever. For some of you, it's that this person has insecurities with their finances. Okay. And so maybe this person over focuses on that, and that has caused insecurities, and like whilst they're fun and pleasure, they haven't really stepped up to the plate for you, and really that's an ego thing. Emperor card in reverse is a bit that way. So let's have a look, but then just affirm for the non-egotistical, the person that is emotionally available, the person that is financially stable, ready, willing, committed, all that. Yeah, it's giving you anxiety, Capricorn. You've got Queen of Wands in the reverse and a Six of Wands. You want the attention and you want the victory. A Queen of Wands in the reverse, some of you feel like, I mean, Queen of Wands in reverse is definitely attraction between the two of you, but you're feeling like that can be the other person. If you feel you're dealing with a triangle, guys, you feel like that's like the other person. Some of you also, Queen of Wands in the reverse can be like a meddling energy that's caused erratic stuff between the two of you, romantic or otherwise. Doesn't have to always be romantic. Just like something about questions around loyalty and faithfulness and stability here has caused stress and anxiety, okay? So you would need to break up with old version of the connection, old version of the person. They might, Capricorn, still naturally, as part of the unfolding, come in and apologize for certain things and say that they, you know, there's an unfolding. So, but you don't need to focus on I need them to come in and be like, because this looks like erratic reactions and things that have happened in the recent past, and you're still holding on to a lot of anxiety, maybe in a story that this person isn't loyal in some kind of a way. So for those of you that want the loyal version, you would need to be like, they're totally loyal to me. And if you have a history where it's going round and round in that way, they've always been loyal. They're so loyal to me. If you have an issue with them being the commitment type for you, no, they're absolutely the commitment type just for me. These are just examples, guys, okay? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some of you think that this person just likes to play with you in that way. So you need to change the story. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. You feel juggled, or there's been a lot of juggling and back and forth and indecision. Temperance card, it's been testing your patience. This could be a person you've been connected to for some time. And we've got Page of Cups in the reverse with an Ace of Wands. So you do feel the passion and attraction. Some of you may well be juggling. You might be trying to explore your options. If this is non-committal, there might be another passionate opportunity for you. They could very well be wondering about that, Capricorn. Otherwise, Page of Cups in the reverse, it's like your Cups cards are in the reverse. Other than this Queen of Cups, I do feel like there's a sense of like maybe the trust in the love has been broken a little bit. And Capricorn, I would say with the Temperance card, this is actually about healing. And I always say, I'm not sending you off to do shadow work, self-concept. So be the version of Capricorn, step into the state of consciousness, the version of Capricorn. One, you are a priority, because Two of Pentacles also is, I'm not prioritized, I'm not chosen. I'm not the chosen one. Questions around loyalty, or I'm just fun and games, I don't get the commitment. Figure out what the story is here, Capricorn, and affirm for being the version of Capricorn that always gets what you want, that always gets the love, the loyalty, is always a priority, is always chosen, and then push that out, break up with the old story, and dominant thoughts and assumptions are there with repetition, guys, whether you like affirmations, visualization, whatever it is, and stick to the script, feed them a new script, okay, with consciousness. Don't chase the old version. They're going to talk to you, Capricorn. There's communication, but there seems to be confusion and mixed feelings now between the two of you. You have an anxiety maybe that this is going to repeat, the back and forth, or an anxiety that this person is playing with you, or not really being stable, or not that loyal. So change the story, Capricorn, if you want it. What is this person coming in with, just in this reading, guys? And you can walk away and just change everything with your focus immediately. And if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. What are they coming in with over the next 2 weeks? Depth, okay, awareness, importance, value. So you haven't been feeling very valued. They do, Capricorn, so mind your assumptions. There's an awareness that you are important and you're valuable, and they may have been selfish. We do have the Trapped card with time and shallow. Some of you, this person has shown up shallow and selfish and self-indulgent. Okay, some of you, this says tied down or captive. So there's a portion of you where this person is tied up with someone else. For others of you, this person has issues when it comes to really committing and has some shallow tendencies. Okay. And then we have time, waiting, cycles, moment. And I told you there's been a lot of waiting, and they feel like they've made you wait. Now, exactly in your hands, Capricorn. No more waiting, and you don't need to wait for them to change. It's just the check-in. Just cut it short and say, we've got chasing, by the way, pursuit, resilience. They are going to come in and communicate, but if you don't want them to come in and come out, or come in and then they're still tied up with something else, or come in and be shallow, or not really show up fully, then you just need to persist in the story that you want. Because I've got conflicted, hot and cold, literally. Multiple choices, Capricorn. They also might be wondering, like I said, if you have choices or this requires a decision, and there's hot and cold behavior. Spying, Capricorn, social network information waste. They want to know what you're up to, Capricorn, because there's a rejection wound. Okay, dismissed, abandoned. That's that Six of Swords. I said they might feel like you're moving on. Maybe they made you feel rejected. Now they're worried. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. And then we have apology, forgiveness, return, sorry, with the Eight of Wands. So Capricorn, I did already point out that that might be a natural byproduct. You're manifesting all of this anyway, guys. But if you don't want just an apology and then a dip back out, or if you say this person always goes hot and cold, you might get an apology or you might get something and then they just piss off. So consistency is key, and holding dominantly the version that you want, guys, rather than going around in cycles and thinking, why have I been waiting so long, and then getting sick of it, right? My regulars know what I mean. And if you're new, I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense to you. Maybe it will if you look into the topic of law of assumption. Okay, so spying, rejection wound, time, something's taking time to make a decision. So let's get a little bit more from this person. Okay, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. What else? Hiding their feelings, secretly in love, deep emotions, cold and detached. It's this hot and cold. Now the Emperor card energy in the reverse is a little bit that way. They can come across as cold and detached. So you want the hot, 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 Capricorn. You don't want the emotional avoidant or anything like that. We do have drama, scandal, truth coming out. Something's happened around maybe other energies, guys. So, and that's the Knight of Swords. I think there's been some kind of a scandal or a drama between the two of you. There is regret around that. They want to heal it. They want to apologize. What else? Because ashamed, backfired, got caught. So there you go, Capricorn. There is definitely going to be communication. So you can also change the nature of the communication, guys. You can literally just like scrap this all and walk away, and then just shift your focus and just be like, you love me, we're committed, I'm all you want. Go and look at some examples or write affirmations or do your own work, guys. I can't manifest for you, but that is what I have for you. There's a chasing. They don't want to let you go, Capricorn, and they don't want to lose you. They are secretly in love. They've held back a lot. They have regrets around something, some kind of a scandal or a drama, and they want to make good, and they're spying on you. All right, Cappy, hope that resonated for you, and I intend that it helped some of you. And if so, you can let me know in the comments. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.